This is ERi-TV. You're watching, dear viewers. Welcome to English News Broadcast for this hour. Coming up are the major headlines for today. President Isaias Afwerki met with Saudi Crown Prince. Seminar on low and harmful practices in Ansaba region. Myanmar fighting intensifies, leading to curfew imposition. And Sicily's Mount Etna erupts on Sunday evening. On your domestic reports, President Isaias Afwerki yesterday, 13 November, met and held talks at Al Yamamah Palace in Riyadh with Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The two sides discussed on enhancement of bilateral relations of cooperation in various fields, especially in the sector of investment, trade and Saudi regional role of complementarity. President Isaias Afwerki went to Saudi Arabia on 9 November to participate at the Saudi Arabia-Africa Summit that was convened on 10 November in Riyadh under the Team Productive Partnership. The presidential delegation included Mr. Usman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Hagos Gebrahiwet, Head of Economic Affairs of the PFDJ, Mr. Nasruddin Mohammed Saleh, Minister of Trade and Industry, Ambassador Isa Ahmed Isa, as well as Ambassador of Saudi Arabia in Eritrea. An assessment meeting was held regarding the actions carried out by the Ministry of Labour and Social Welfare and the branches of the National Union of Eritrean Women in Ansaba region to protect children's rights and to curb harmful habits. 4 subzones in the region have declared themselves free of female genital mutilation, or FGM, according to Mr. Mohammed Jabir, head of the Ministry of Labour and Social Welfare in the region. He noted that remarkable efforts have been made to prevent underage marriages and FGMs. Colonel Tasfatian Girmay, the Director General of Social Service for the region, stated that positive progress has been made in curbing harmful habits and recommended sustained awareness-raising campaigns until the practices are completely eliminated in the region. Experts delivered research presentations at the meeting that addressed the detrimental effects of underage marriage and female genital mutilation. The chairman of the PFDJ in the region, Mr. Haile Tawalde Birhan, urged everyone in the community to get more involved in the campaign to end harmful habits. Assessment meeting on activities conducted by the Ministry of Labour and Social Welfare and the National Union of Eritrean Women branches in Ansaba region to ensure the rights of children and in controlling harmful practices was conducted on 9 November in Keren. On your last local report, discussion forums are being arranged by the National Confederation of Eritrean Workers for its members across the nation. The Central, Northern Red Sea, Southern and Ansaba regions have already held discussion forums with over 8,000 workers participating. This is according to the National Confederation. The history of the Industrial Revolution, its steady advancement, the growth of labor unions, the rise of contemporary Eritrean workers, the role played by Eritrean workers in the country's political, economic and developmental journey, the history of the National Eritrean Workers Association and its role in the victorious armed struggle for independence, and the significance of the National Workers' Confederation in the accomplishment of national development initiatives and worker capacity building are all covered in the discussion forum. A thorough discussion of labor legislation, worker health and organizations, welfare and kindergartens for employees' children was held throughout the seminars. The seminars will continue until December in the remaining regions. The viewers will take a short break, but coming up will be international news and more. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. Ethnic armed groups fighting to restore civilian rule in Myanmar have claimed new territory in the country's northwest, near the border with India, amid an escalating offensive against the military regime. Fighters in Chin State reportedly took control of 2 military outposts in the border of India's Mizoram state after hours-long battles on Monday. This is according to local media outlets. The advance follows successes in neighboring Rakhine State and northern Shan State in coordinated offensive, launched 2 weeks ago by anti-coup forces. On today's final report, Europe's tallest active volcano, Mount Etna, has erupted once again, launching lava more than a kilometer into the air above its southeast crater. Italy's National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology has reported. The eruption on the Italian Isle of Sicily, which is the first in 3 months, came after several days of volcanic tremors and the emission of large clouds of scalding gases. A fountain of molten rock was seen surging into the air, while lava made its way down Etna's slopes. The resulting clouds of ash were carried to coastal towns north of Catania. The National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology has currently lowered the alert level to orange and continues to monitor the situation. Operations at Catania Airport have thus far not been disrupted and no damage has been reported. Dear viewers, that was all with your reports for today, and now a very quick recap of the major headlines. President Isaias Afwerki met with Saudi Crown Prince. Seminar on law and harmful practices in Ansaba region. Myanmar fighting intensifies, leading to curfew imposition. And Sicily's Mount Etna erupts on Sunday evening. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching.